Liam, another loss here at Carrow Road this evening. Perhaps your team can feel hard done by this evening.
Yeah, there two sides to it. We're quite clear the result wasn't good enough and haven't been good enough here, so we're not going to shy away from that. Because ultimately, when you talk around the performance, it was a lot more positives, but ultimately people won't be too interested in that. They'll be looking at the score and seeing that we've lost at home again. So I think, look, for me, when I dissect it, I look at it, there was definitely a lot more positives tonight.
What was the plan? What was the approach to take on this West Brom team?
I think the bit as a group, we've not been happy with how we've been performing. I think we've nicked a few points on the road, and it's almost, I think, in terms of been a week of going, right, who are we, what are we, what do we really want it to look like, and be the protagonist, take the game to the opposition, and we did it tonight. We just ultimately didn't have enough quality in and around the penalty box, and they've had one shot on goal and scored one goal, so it's frustrating, not good enough. We've got to be better, but like I said, as a group and where we're at, I think in terms of we're definitely developing some toughness and some resilience at the minute, and we have to improve.
When you ask those questions of who are we at the training ground, what are you getting back from the lads?
Yeah, the lads, I think, like I said, we were up at Stoke last week and we defend a lot and we show the odd moment of quality with the ball. It was we don't want to be a team that has 40%. We want to be a team that dominates the ball and creates chances and puts team on the back foot, and we did that tonight. We ticked a lot of the boxes from that point of view, but what you then have to do is convert the chances that you create, and I thought we had a couple of really good opportunities. I thought Harry off the set piece first half. Emmy's obviously free kick was close. Joe had a decent header at the back post. Ante's had one lay on. I thought we've created enough to score at least a goal, and they're the bits where for me where we're at the minute that aren't quite going our way.
Carrow Road's been a tough hunting ground to start the season, but it felt like the fans stuck with you this evening.
Yeah, and of course bits at the end, but I understand that, and I think some of the fans would have seen it and understand where we're at. We're 8 games in, and like I said, there was definitely signs of the performance tonight through the game. I thought, fans stuck with us, and naturally I understand people being disappointed with the results here. I've spoke a lot about turning this place into a difficult place to come, and when you look at the results, we haven't done that. So we have to be better, we have to improve, we have to own it, we have to accept it, we have to stop talking about it, and we have to start actioning it.
Those fans will be looking ahead to Sunday and a massive fixture for Norwich City Football Club. Can you assure them, what can you say to them that the lads and yourself obviously appreciate the gravitas of that fixture?
Yeah, it's huge. We know that. We know the importance of the game. We'll be doing a piece to make sure all the lads are aware of it and understand it. And for me, we won't have to be firing anybody up. The fire should be in the belly in terms of understanding the importance and the magnitude of the game. And like I said, it's then understanding how do we get success in that. So we'll be ready.
Lucien, good to see you back out there this evening, but of course not the result you would have wanted. What are the lads saying in the dressing room?
Yeah, it's frustrating because we actually played pretty well, but the feeling is obviously we're a bit hurt because once again it's another loss at home. We want to give the fans something to be happy about and something to look forward to. So it's a bit frustrating, but we're going to keep going.
Is Carrow Road becoming a place you guys are worried about playing at the moment?
No, definitely not. Like we know what we're capable of. We've got a good bunch of players in there, and I just think I don't know what's missing, but it just hasn't quite clicked yet. And I think that's just for us to take games and like be ourselves really and put our stamp on the game.
Is what you guys are working on back at the Avant Training Centre? Are you seeing any of that working back in training and not translating to a match day?
Not really. I feel like the training's been good. Like the feeling around the place is like it's not the end of the world. It's just that frustration of knowing how good we are and what we can do, and it's just not quite clicking on the pitch.
Are the lads losing any belief? Are they feeling some frustration, or are they still determined to improve?
No, definitely not. It's like it's a big season. There's loads of games in it, and especially on Sunday, it's a massive opportunity to go and turn it around and that could shape our season really.
Yeah, Sunday obviously a massive game for the supporters here. Do the lads all appreciate the scale of that fixture?
Yeah, everyone knows how big it is. I think it's something like we haven't lost in 16 years or something, and we definitely don't want to be the team to start that. So on Sunday we're definitely going to give it our all.
Talk us through your fitness journey and your return to match action, because it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. I think it's been like 6 months now. But I'm just grateful to be back and help the team the best that I can.
What support did you have to make sure that you came back fully fit?
I mean, the coaching and all the performance team and the physio, they're unbelievable here, and they've helped me massively, and I feel like I've come back and I haven't missed a beat.
What about your own personal aspirations for the season?
Still just to play as many games as possible. I felt like last season my games were cut short, and I just want to carry that on and play as many games as I can.